minor far-right radical party in Germany called the Dritte Weg, or Third Path, is trying to boost its draw and marches evoking the country's Nazi path. Is this legal? Founded in 2013, former NPD officials for Free South Network. They have ties with Assad's government in Syria, Hezbollah, in Ukraine, Nordic resistance, the day before Jewish remembrance of the Holocaust, banner saying social justice instead of criminal foreigners. The Central Council of Jews, didn't know that existed, said the state government should ban such marches if they were serious about tackling right-wing extremism. The party stood in the 2019 European elections. Like, why are these guys not arrested? Have they not been? Like, is this not just, like, unambiguously against the law? The law states the party must be a threat, basically. Every Nazi is a threat. German law requires them to be a present threat to democracy. Why? Who decides that? Oh, they have to win before we decide? That's so fucking stupid, dude. You know, yeah, we have an anti-Nazi policy. We only get to invoke it after they've sufficiently, like, gained popularity in the electorate, gotten 51% of the collective vote in parliament. They control people in the security forces. Like, they have, like, you know, spies in our network. Like, yeah, only after that point will we begin to take action. That worked out great for Germany first time, you know? Fucking... And now they don't want to ban the AfD because it's too relevant. Yeah, literally. Where's the fucking middle ground, man? Literally. You're like, yeah, dude. Sorry, the party's too small. Sorry, the party's too big. You know, what do we do? Worthless. Fucking worthless. Honestly, what should we Germans do? Good luck. Just stop at Vaush and ask an expert about banning a party in Germany. What would an expert on that subject in particular offer me? My issue here is not a misunderstanding of the systems by which that would be done. I just think, like, the fact that it hasn't been done is the problem, you know? If an expert would say, well, we can't do that because the law, then I would say the law is wrong. Vote Die Linke and stop bitching about East Germany pussies. But East Germany is the main bulwark of AfD support, and Die Linke is fucking worthless. What are you talking about? That's not a good solution. They banned the fascist party in Moldova. They re-registered under a new name. Yeah, you don't just ban the party. You arrest them. Like yeah, obviously. You don't just ban the party. You arrest them. All of them. And do what? Put them in prison. Like forever? However long the sentencing is for the crime. I don't know. Sure, forever. Why not? I don't know. What, 20 years? What do you want? 18? What are we on? Do you really want German police to do mass arrests? Of Nazis? Sure, when they break the law and are Nazis, yeah. I feel like I'm in crazy land here. We all saw what Nazis did and do to governments. We're like, but everyone wants to, like, tiptoe around this. Like, hey, my political prescriptions are, I want mass murder, take everyone's freedoms away, and destroy the democracy that I'm exploiting to take power. Oh, okay, that's cool. Well, we're not going to do anything about that. We're just going to, like, you know, fight you from within the system that you're capable of altering because you're exploiting it, you know. All right, yeah. And even when they do shit like form fucking terrorist cells, apparently, the Germans still aren't willing to do anything meaningful to deal with the presence of Nazis in their security forces. Ridiculous, you know? Like what? Oh, just let civilization end every time evil people gain some kind of, like, institutional legitimacy. When liberals mass arrest Nazis, what stops them from mass arresting leftists too? Why would they? I mean, because the leftists haven't broken the law of making a Nazi party. What do you mean? That's always the most inept, like, bro, did you know that if you hold bad people accountable for doing bad things, the bad people will also hold you accountable for not doing bad things? They would have done that anyway, you know? And if the liberals do arrest the leftists, like, that sucks, man. But if the trade-off to that is that, like, the Nazis are squashed, I don't know. I mean, at the very least, like, the specifics should be discussed. Also, generally speaking, anti-Nazi purges, like mass arrests, breaking up their parties, don't typically invoke the left that much, you know? That doesn't tend to happen much historically. Usually when there's a big crackdown on the far right, it stays centered on the far right, you know? The, like, institutional inertia that is required to go after people like that it's not usually like a giant scattershot thing. It can be, but, like, what? If they arrest murderers, what stops them from arresting gamers? Yeah. You know, you may think that murdering someone is bad enough to warrant arresting them, but so the people in power could just say that about anything, you know? The arrest of the Golden Dawn leaders in Greece was an example of how to deal with Nazi parties. The party was formally dissolved by force. Yeah, that worked out well. Like, it's not like this hasn't happened before. The German political institution that's supposed to look after the right is focusing mostly on the left. If you let them arrest the right, then they will move to arrest the left as well. This, I'm very sorry, but this is like a meaningless argument. Like, you're essentially saying that nothing can be done because if you ever go after the bad people to go after the good people, this is meaningless. If the German, also, the police aren't the ones who decide who to go after. You know that, right? Like, that's not how that works. Like, the police are given orders on who to go after. It's not like the police are ordered to go after the Nazis, and then they're like, oh, I'm going to go after Twitter shit posters on the left. Like that. It's just, it's not, this is just like the like vague, nothing ever happens, nothing can change, you know, bullshit argument. We had a guest on a while back to talk about the disintegration of the Golden Dawn. 4.88, what a coincidence, % of the vote, lost 18 seats in the Hellenic Parliament. Lost a lot of the votes. In October 7th, 2020, guys, look at how they go after the Golden Dawn, even though the Golden Dawn had like lost a significant amount of relevance in the Hellenic Parliament, lost all their members. Mycoliakos and 6 other party leaders were convicted for heading a criminal organization. The other 61 defendants were found guilty of participating in a criminal organization. Wow. The court described the convicted as a criminal organization, quote, dressed in the mantle of a political party. 68 defendants guilty of participation. 18 of these defendants were former members of parliament. Damn, that's cool. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's pretty cool. Vaush, it's unironic loser shit because you're just assuming you're going to lose the election. Holy shit, dude. It's not a matter of whether I win or lose. I don't want a fair democratic contest against Nazis. This isn't a matter of fairness. I don't care if 99% of the population supports mass murder. That's not how ethics works. It's not like, it's not a loser attitude. What a loser attitude is like waiting weakly, limp-wristedly, twiddling your thumbs as Nazis use every bit of power at their disposal to infiltrate all the systems that you would use to control them. And then when it's too late, only then do you take action. What, are you supposed to wait until after you lose to the Nazis to fight the Nazis? Ridiculous. Anonymous 75, ridiculous. Take a break. Unbelievable. They were agreeing with you? Wait, were they? It's pretty difficult to tell. Okay, fine. Unban Anonymous 75. Welcome back. It's better to look like a loser than risk letting Nazis win. It's not loser shit for there to be a big law that says you can't be a Nazi, and then when a party comes up saying, Sieg Heil, I am Nazi, and then you arrest them. That's not loser shit. This is literally like the fucking join online game, click accept on terms of service that you won't scream N-word, 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 and then you play a game and scream N-word, N-word, and get mad that you get banned. Like, it's like, what do you want? Like, I'm sorry. There are rules to this shit. This is literally like fucking like a political candidate goes on TV and like murders and rapes a woman on camera, and you like step forward to order their arrest, and somebody's like, no, hold on, you have to defeat them in the free marketplace of ideas. It would only make you look weak to use force to stop them now. What are you talking about? Fuck off. I genuinely just can't believe there are people in chat who disagree with the idea that like a democracy should purge Nazi parties from itself, you know? You can't be like weak about this. What happened the last time liberals were weak about this? Yeah, being a Nazi political figure is violating the social contract. You know, it's a pretty easy layup. It's not difficult.